Hi friends! So I'm sure a lot of you know that I recently donated my hair for wigs for kids with cancer. So I figured I would just share the story of why I was inspired to do this. And also in this video, this is Lila. She made a special guest appearance. I was just making a video that I might throw out sometime in the future. So yeah, I didn't know that was her name, but I just decided it like 3 seconds ago, and I really like that name, so welcome Lila. Anyway, so as many of you know, the reason why I started my whole campaign and fundraiser was because I work at a camp for kids with cancer. I've only worked at the camp one summer. I will be going back this summer, and I'm so excited. Camp starts in July, and I will be there with all my friends. And so, yeah, I started working at this camp last summer. I found the camp in the middle of the winter. I think it was actually a snow day, and I was working as an SI at the desk at the time, which is like you work a service assistant, so you sit at the desk at the dorms, you just let people in and answer phone calls, things like that. And I was kind of bored, and I was looking for a job, and I looked online, and I'm interested in studying music therapy at Montclair. That's a lot of the classes that I take. And I wanted something that was closer to my career path. Working at normal, regular camps and jobs over the summer are fun, but I wanted to start figuring out my career. Like, was music therapy what I wanted to do? Did I want to do music education? It was a summer going into my sophomore year of college, so you kind of really need to know that by then. So I saw a post one day on a Facebook group from my old high school, actually, which I don't even go on. Like, that's, from the old jazz band, like, they kept me in out of courtesy, I guess, but I wasn't really supposed to read it. It's not really relevant to me anymore, but I decided to check out the post, and it just happened to be like some camp for kids with cancer was looking for a music specialist. And I said, hey, that's me, like, hello, like, I can do that. So I applied, and actually I didn't hear anything back from them. So I applied for a different camp, and then June 20th, I think, I heard a voicemail, and it was funny because, I didn't see the voicemail for 4 days, which could have changed a lot of events in my life. But I listened to the voicemail, and it said, we'd like to offer you a position at Sunrise Dance Camp, and I was like, oh my god, like, oh my god. But at that point, I'd already accepted a position at another camp, so I kind of had to, weigh out the pros and the cons, if it was really worth it. And after some decision making and a phone call with Sandy, shout out to Sandy, I decided it was the right decision for me, and it was the best decision I'd ever made. These children are the light of my life. Like, it's a camp for kids with cancer and their siblings, so not all of the kids have cancer, and you don't know which kids have cancer. It's more like it's supposed to normalize situation for the kids, so it's just kind of a place for them to come and have fun and go to camp, because not every kid can. And the reason I had to do the fundraiser was because it is completely based on donations, so it's completely free, which makes it so convenient for them. When you have cancer, there's so many medical bills, and treatment is not cheap at all. It's very expensive, so this camp is like a blessing in disguise for them. So yeah, there were a few kids that were wigs, and I knew that was what I had to do, and I had actually donated my hair twice before. I like to cut my hair every 2 years, but the last time my hair was dyed, so I couldn't donate it. So I said that it would just mean so much to me to be able to give something more to these kids than I already have. And if you're also wondering if I want to make this video a little bit longer than it already is, because it's already kind of long, cancer is just like a big part of my life. I have had, unfortunately, 2 friends that have had cancer throughout high school. Thankfully, they're both in remission, which is really great. I think it was both leukemia, actually, which kind of is, my grandmother died before I was born. She had breast cancer. I might have spoke to her lungs too. I'm not familiar 100%, but my mom's had a few cancers, but thankfully she's okay. It's, you know, nothing major, but yeah, cancer is just really close to my heart, and I just had to give back something. So thank you all so much for donating. It means so much. And yeah, I love you all so much. Hugs and kisses.